Athletes looking to play collegiately who face an obstacle that has nothing to do with their talent. It's academic eligibility requirements to get into the NCAA. And that's where Honest Game comes in. It's a digital platform making the complex process easier than ever.
Game so far. Simeon, here they come. He goes down. Naquan Jones.
Long before he made it to the NFL, Naquan Jones was an Evanston High School freshman looking for direction.
I was immature. I didn't really know the requirements or what it took to even obtain a scholarship to a Division I school. So at that point, I feel like I was kind of lost.
Jones had also just lost his childhood best friend, Deja Coleman, to gun violence. He needed motivation and, most of all, guidance if he wanted to stay on track to ultimately reach his athletic dreams.
His story inspired us to realize, not everyone has a support team that can do this for you and help you plan this.
For Joyce Anderson, Evanston's student athlete advisor, and Kim Michelson, founder of the nonprofit Beyond Sports, Naquan's story was an aha moment to better tackle the problem of academic eligibility.
It's a super complicated process, academic eligibility. It's like most people would get an accountant. It's like because they don't really know tax code. And it's sort of similar here.
The duo teamed up to found Honest Game, a data-driven platform for students, parents, coaches, and counselors to better navigate the academic requirements to play at the next level.
One of the main things that happens is that there isn't education about it. So kids may think, oh, I think I'm on track, or I might want to play in college at any level, and then they fall behind because they didn't take the right classes or they don't have enough credits. And it would have just been one switch of an English class.
The Honest Game software allows student athletes and their support team to stay on top of eligibility requirements before they slip through the cracks. The platform allows for you to track your GPA and the requirements for test scores and which classes allow you to be academically eligible.
Every student who participates in athletics is tracked by the software. And it's private, so no one sees their information except for their counselor, their parent, and their coach. And so starting freshman year, you have access to the software where you can check it on your dashboard anytime. It has alerts, it's color-coded, red, yellow, green. So it's very simple to understand. It's instructional. So it's going to tell you you're short English, take a summer school.
Days before the pandemic shut down sports in March of 2020, Honest Game won the first ever Chicago Bulls venture competition, beating out 200 other startups to land a $50,000 investment. 2 years later, Honest Game serves more than 35,000 students in 150 high schools across the country.
Prior to Honest Game, it was very much, again, students having talent and being recruited, and then counselors finding out that they had these opportunities. And that's why Honest Game is so important, to enroll all students who are at the high school, because you don't know who is going to be that next Division I athlete, who's going to be that next star when they're freshmen.
And for athletes like Naquan Jones, a clear academic roadmap helped him stay on track to fulfill his potential.
I had to pull myself out of a pretty deep hole. And thanks to Kim and thanks to Miss Anderson that, with their support and everything they did for me, I was able to, there was a rope down there. I was able to pull myself up the rope, and then, they assisted me. And I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Naquan Jones, just one of the many success stories. And JP, talking with Kim and Joyce, learning so much about this process and how messy and convoluted and difficult it is to navigate this world. I came in thinking, all right, if someone is not academically eligible to play, it's because maybe they're slipping in school, and that's the furthest from the truth. It's because they can take the classes that the school says is right, but the NCAA actually says, no, you need to take this class instead, or their college has a different requirement. So this platform streamlines everything and makes it so much more simplified.
Amazing, because back in my day, going through that process, I had really no clue as well. But I had my coach who also played Division I football as well, so he kind of knew and helped me navigate, and I had teachers around to be able to help me as well. But having this app, this is taking it to the next level now, and just to see what they've been able to do in a short period of time and how many athletes they've been able to help out, that right there is showing that they're making progress.
And a lot more athletes to come as well. All right, we're going to take a break here on GN Sports. When we come